Are you a registered nurse outside Australia and you want to come to Australia to practice and you don't know how to go about it? Look no further, because today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys employers and some recruitment agencies willing and ready to sponsor a registered nurse outside Australia with no cost. Welcome back again to my channel. If you're seeing my channel for the first time, I welcome you. My name is Uche and I live in Australia. Like I said, today I am going to be sharing agencies and employers that are willing to sponsor a registered nurse that has experience up to 2 to 3 years to come and work in Australia under the 482 sponsorship visa. You'll be wondering that lately I've been talking about this 482 sponsorship visa and I don't talk about other visas. Why I talk about it so much is that is the fastest visa that can bring you to Australia, especially if you're in the health sector. Nurses are in demand right now. There are other jobs in demand, but I'm going to play a little bit of clips so you guys can hear from the news all the jobs that are in demand right now in Australia. You can also go ahead and check and see if yours is part of it. All right.
This new list of in-demand jobs just shows that low immigration and migration, what we need is revealing this sort of gap in our markets here.
Yeah, there is. I mean, we always think that, low unemployment is a good thing, but then we're seeing the kickback from that, which is that we've got a skills shortage right across the board, which touches on teachers, nurses, aged carers, but it's also touching on electricians, engineers, highly skilled jobs as well.
So back to the nurses. If you're a registered nurse outside Australia and you have up to 2 to 3 years experience and you're willing to take the Australian Nurses Registration exam, which is the Aphra, I'm also going to be leaving the link in my description box so you can go and check out this page and know what is required of you. I'm sharing this again is because I woke up 2 days ago to a wonderful news. A friend of mine that has turned a sister that is a nurse outside Australia just got her visa approved in 2 weeks, and this made me to come back again to share this testimony and also encourage any nurses out there to go ahead, do not give up, to apply if you have what it takes. And what did this my friend do differently? All she did was to go to the job search, which I am also going to show you guys today. The keyword visa sponsorship. If you want, if you don't want it that way, you can also do 482 visa sponsorship. It will take you to show you all the different recruiters and employers willing to sponsor you. Narrow it down to your nurses. I am going to play a demo after this my whole talking to show you guys how you can go about and do this. Narrow it down to nurses and you will see all the agencies, employers that is willing to sponsor someone outside Australia. There are some you will see, they will tell you only people residing in Australia or people that have the right to work in Australia. Do not go for those ones. Check the one that said willing to sponsor international applicant or offshore applicant. Okay, these are the ones you need to narrow down to. After that, you will see all the requirements. Some of them will tell you to have an Aphra registration or willing to obtain it. So for a nurse and you're planning to come to Australia, you need to assess your nursing degree with the Aphra registration. I am going to leave the link, like I said, in my description box so you can go ahead and apply for your assessment. While you're applying for your assessment, you need to write English exam. IELTS or Pearson test of English. You can write either of them. If you're a nurse and you're coming to Australia, you can actually check out Pearson test of English. There are a lot of tutors on YouTube. There are numerous people as well outside Australia that teaches Pearson test of English. So whichever one you want to write, it is left for you. So for a nurse, you need 7 band each for all 4 modules of IELTS for you to apply for your 482 sponsorship visa. All you need to do, like I said, assess your nursing degree, do your IELTS, get them ready. When you have all the necessary requirements that you needed from them, go to any of the job apps that I have mentioned before. I'm going to also leave them in the description box. and apply to the agencies or the employers that you're seeing there willing to sponsor people. This is a great opportunity for nurses that want to migrate to Australia. I hope this video will motivate any registered nurse outside Australia planning or looking for where to migrate to take this opportunity and go ahead and apply. I wish you guys all the best while you apply for this, and I hope I will see you all in my next video. I'm using seek.com to do the illustration. You can get it from any app store. I'm going to type in visa sponsorship and click on the classification. So these are all the occupations on the classification. You can check to see if any of your occupation is there. Although this is not what I'm going to use to show for nurses, I'm going to go back and click on it to bring out the 482 visa. So I'm going back now. This is it. And I'm going to type the 482 visa sponsorship, which is this. And voila, we are here. The first one is Opal Health. You can check all the things that they need from you. Check out the job functions. You'll see all the roles there. So all you need to do is just scroll down and read up. Okay, guys? So these are what the role is about, and they are paying you up to 82,000 and so many benefits as well. And they are sponsoring visa for 482 as well. So guys, check it out. Check all the details. You can see their website. So that's it. Next one is Aphra Health. Guys, they need a night duty RN and they are willing to sponsor 482 and 494 visa as well. So there are requirements that they need from you. So check them out. Check what they need. If you meet the eligibility and the requirement, then you can go ahead and assess your documents and write your English test. They only need minimum of 12 months experience in aged care. So check it out, guys. Their email address is there as well, so you can also apply. Next one is More Healthcare, and they're also looking for registered nurse. One thing with this More Healthcare is that they need someone from UK, New Zealand, Singapore, Hong Kong. So if you're an RN from any of these countries that I've mentioned, then you can apply for this job as well. So check it out, guys. You never know, you might be one of the lucky RNs that would get the sponsorship. And they are also sponsoring for 482 visa. You see all the things. They of 2 years within ICU. So you guys check it out. The next one is HealthX. They are also sponsoring for 482 visa. Check out the requirements, guys. You will see all that they need from you. They also offer relocating assistance, so it's a great opportunity if you're married or single to bring your spouse and dependent along with this visa. All right, check them out, guys. See, they are sponsoring 482 visa, and see the relocation assistant, full-time nursing job in relevant clinical setting. So this is a great opportunity, guys. Check it out. I will also be leaving their link and here comes Australian Nursing Agency Network. So they are agency that recruits nurses from overseas to come and work in Australia, and they have a wonderful package as well. So they have for surgical care, they have for aged care, ED, and the rest, and they have different states that they are sending nurses to. And yes, they are sponsoring for 482 visa. Yeah, and they said working hours guaranteed. You have to have Aphra registration or ability to obtain it, and minimum of 2 years recent clinical experience. So guys, and RSL Life Care is also recruiting registered nurses from overseas, and they would also sponsor you, but they also want to see if people in Australia can also apply for it. If you're in Australia and you just graduated, they said you cannot apply. They want people with experience. Yes, and they're giving you accommodation up to 6 weeks, and they are willing to sponsor you for 482 sponsorship visa. So there's a lot more. I'm just picking up all these ones to show you guys that Australia really need registered nurses. So what are you guys waiting for? This is an opportunity for you to go ahead and check out seek.com.au, jora.com.au, or any other website of your choice that has to do with job, and see if you can apply. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.